Right, welcome guys, welcome. We're back with some Zephon. We haven't played this for a little while. It's been a week or so. So I thought we'd just continue on, but there's been a major update in the game. When did it come in? This one here. Version 1.2.21, Fragments of the Fulcrum. Adds a lot of stuff. So the Fulcrum pieces are crashed across the Earth. These are giant blocking tiles that provide advanced resources to adjacent city tiles. We've heard you, Zephon is lacking points of interest to fight over. This should address it. The fragments will spawn away from player starting positions so that they're places of contention for second and third cities. The Scintilla of Hope and Portents of Despair notifications that now allow spreading influence to slow down or speed up how fast the last days of Earth occur. The goal is to encourage less players to change the escalation speed on game setup and rather dynamically play inside the bounds of the intended experience, which is something I usually turn off. Sorry again for my throat. It's on the mend, but it's very, very slow. Joining Zephon and Anchorite sites, while at generous standing with them, will give you control over the Titan that spawns at your city, adding a bit of variety and a fun payoff. That's at the end game again, I think. Outpost city bonus rework. So until now, Outpost gave a percentage bonus across the whole city. This made it bad to acquire them early on. We've always felt that it was quite awkward. Instead, I don't know why that would be bad. Because this is a big one. We've always felt that that this was quite awkward. Instead of the percentage bonus Outpost, we've now give an increased per turn gain while inside the city. The decision of when to acquire the outpost tile will now be relevant from the start. Made it bad to acquire them early on. Oh, I know what it means. Yeah, it's I'll open up the game I've currently got, and then we might start again. I'll see what you guys want to do. Hi, Heart of Mithril, how you going? So we'll have a look at where we are and then maybe restart. I certainly don't mind doing that. Increase the maximum player count from 12 to 16. To prepare for upcoming DLC. Yeah, maybe we do start again. Increase the space available per player on all map sizes and adds 2 larger sizes. It's been feeling a bit more cramped than we liked. So they've just changed the new sizes. Just to add it up a little bit. They've actually sort of got like it's a fair few more hexes per player really, which is good. Added AI aggressiveness advanced parameter to game setup. This is multiplied by individual AI aggressive modifiers from difficulty. Okay. Added diplomacy advanced parameter at game setup. Choose between standard fixed teams and standard NPCs fixed teams. Hang on. Added diplomacy. I don't know what this one works. Oh, okay, yeah, with the different... right, that's interesting. So this actually makes it so that you can actually then have, like, depending on how you start, you can actually have a fixed team and standard NPCs, fixed teams and no NPC allies. Strict fixed teams. This replaces the old fixed teams parameter. Fixed teams no longer implicitly disables trade gain. Right, so it doesn't change that much by the looks. Yeah, we've got that one there. Game setup options. You have a random option that randomizes a parameter when the game starts. Okay. Added open compendium. Yeah, this is going to be worth having a look at actually. A lot of stuff. Flying units can no longer pick up caches. That's fair enough. That's good. Hi, Began. How are you going? End turn button now prompts to accept the incoming call instead of prompting to decline calls. Alright, that's okay. This is just little tweaks. Then there's balance changes, bug fixes, modding. There's been a few since then. Looks good, doesn't it? That's a good little change. I think we might start again actually. I was just going to continue on. Let's have a quick look and see where we are. Excuse me, sorry about my coughing in my throat. We're not going to see the new changes here. So I think we do start again. We're also in a position here where we are doing extremely well. We sort of rattle across the ground here. Well, let's start again. In fact, I might just go and change my titles in that case. Just bear with me. Just get this one changed. What was it called? What was the thing called? Fragments of the Fulcrum. There we are. So that is stream settings, edit. Fulcrum, there we are. I'll just copy that. Alright, and go back to Twitch. Same deal in here. Alright, there we go. Alright, well, let's start again. So I'll just leave that one where that one was. So we'll just go back to the main menu. And we'll now go to new game and see all the changes. So now we can play a larger, the game sizes will be larger. So I'm just going to grab a quick, I'm just going to quickly turn my air conditioner on. I'll be right back. Funny, I was going to play World Box today, but it's but then I had to do all the thumbnails and stuff if I was going to do that, and I thought, I can't be bothered making thumbnails today, so I'll just do whatever. Right, so what we have is basic parameters. We've then got the advanced parameters. We've got the density parameters, the mutators, and then the DLC. So the DLC, we've got the Platinum, the Infinite, and the Twist and the Hollow. So we'll just leave that one where that is. The basic ones is single player, difficulty medium. That's might make that hard, I think. What does hard give them? So the AI gets, yes, a small increase in AI diplomatic aggressiveness. All right, that's fine. World size medium. This is now 40 by 40. Recommended for only 4 players. We've made it a bit more compressed than that. Let's go to large. Yeah, which is what we're playing with 6 players. Let's just leave it on that. So we'll go large with 6 players. So a 50 by 50 map. The land mass. Is that the right? Is that correct? Hang on. Is that? No, I just want to make doubly sure that this is actually doing what we think it is. So it's 52 by 52. Almost 46, but so it's still different. But it's just not quite. It's just not quite what we thought it was. Amount of land tiles, medium. Yeah, I'll just leave. I guess that's okay. Game speed standard. Yeah, that's okay. If I yeah, I'll just leave that one there. Advanced parameters here. AI aggressiveness, I'll just go standard. Quest pace, none. I don't like the quests. Escalation pace, just how quickly the escalation towards the final progresses, if at all. I don't know whether to. I might just put it on very slow and just sort of see if, not just so we don't have it turned off completely, but it's not something I'm really all that interested in. I never really liked it ever since they introduced it, but I haven't played it for such a long time. This is now new. Strictly fixed teams, and no NPC allies. Yeah, I'll just click on standard. Trade, whether trade agreements and alliances grant extra income. Yeah, that's okay, I'll just leave it on. Victory conditions, defeating NPCs. I'll turn that one off. That's all good. Turn timer, none. Yep, that's okay. Resource costs, resource upkeeps. Yeah, I'll just keep all them on medium. I think that's, yeah, 3 per tier. I think that's a default. I don't know if it was 2 or even 4. I can't remember. And then we've got a starting one through there as well. Just leave that one where that is. Densities. This is actually just where everything is going to be sort of set up. I don't think there's anything we need to change there. That's just everything in the actual world itself. Mutators. Yep, no, I won't turn any of them on either. And let's just go and change who we are just to random to start with. But I think there's a few here that I would prefer to be playing than not. So I'll see what we end up getting at the start, and then sort of move from there. Well, let's get the game started and have a look at it.
We were not ready for their divine judgment. We were tested.
I keep on saying whenever I see this, but that is just the absolute. Like it's so different to what is actually the go with the with what the game feels like. There's a real disconnect for me with that one there. Now, who are we? We have got caitiffs, which means that we're playing as a voice unit. To see who we are. How we do this. Had the same problem last time, trying to figure out which faction we were at the very, very start. It's not giving us any clues, is it? In there. Infinite count, there we go. Yeah, so it's there. So voice affinity stuck up a bit into the voice. The count is closer to it. Perfect forever. Time out of joint. I think I'll play something different. Let's just go back out and restart again. Exit to main menu. I mean, I did like the biker one, to be honest. I mean, what choice have we got? Maybe I will actually just do a. I think I'll just like do any of the cyber or human. I think we'll just do either one of those. Hell's Angel, Civ, best Civ. Yeah, I do like that one actually.
We were not ready for their divine judgment.
Fulcrum saying, "Oh my God, dude," or maybe another day or two off stream might be best. Yeah, I was going to do that, to be honest, and then and it's pretty late for me anyway. I've only got an hour and a bit, so I'm not going to be here for very long. Okay, this is who are we this time? The emulated mind. So cyber affinity. She has no choice. Zephon unintentionally made her a twisted mirror of itself, starting with +1 engineers and 1 exousia marauder and 1 human enforcer, and gain early and cheaper access to cyber technologies. Resource network. The emulated mind is a master of logistics. Fortress armament. Oblivion awaits anyone foolish enough to attack the emulated mind. Trapped. Okay, and then data pack. All right, let's just start with her, and then we'll just sort of see how we go. So we're playing as the emulated mind. And we can actually have a look to see who that is. Yeah, no, there's not much there. Okay, we'll just close that one off. All right, so we should actually have, this is a watchtower, so capturable outpost, giving influence mainly and some research as well. So we've got +1 influence each turn, +1 research each turn, +2 influence per each turn while inside the city, +2 research each turn while inside the city, reveals all tiles in sight range. Resource network, +1 influence each. I don't know how that one works. So this is a new system now with these. We have a human cache over there. We want to find. I'll just go Control Z, just to see what the limits are. So we've got a 60 there, we've got another 60 there with lots and lots of research, which is great. But it's only got 2. It's only got 2. 30's back out this way. The stuff we don't know about over here. We've got 50 there in terms of 30 plus 10 plus 10. Lots of minerals, which is good. Okay, well, let's go and see what else we can find. Just press Control Z again. Now, these are the Isham enforcers. I don't think I'm going to be wanting to start directly in here. So what I'll do is I'll move them over that way. Have a bit of a look around. Okay. Looks like, okay, so we've got water all the way around us. Then we've got this this transport. It'll give me a bit more of a look around. Okay, so just leaving just the engineers now. So just go back to Control Z again. Yeah, there's no 3s anywhere, like in terms of what you can build. So it really isn't going to matter that much. Yeah, look, I'll start here. That way we sort of expand a little bit more out around everywhere else. Just in amongst the ruins. It's still nice because it does give us. We've now captured this, but it's not part of the city yet. It's just like an area inside the city. So with this one here, all I can really do here is either clear a tile or expand. Now, what do I want? I want research, and I don't really care much about minerals just yet, but I will be needing them fairly, like I'll need a lot of them at some point. So I think I'll expand down into here to start with. That way I can get the research area there. We've got no more building available in this location that we've set up our city in. So let's just go across and acquire this tile. Okay, 2 turns, and the headquarters, there's nothing we can build with the headquarters just yet. So we'll choose our research next. Just get rid of that display. Choosing definitely want to be getting as fast as we possibly can get it. So we'll just go that way. We'll exit the city and end our turn. Now we're towards the bottom, so let's actually go to the bottom and just see what else there is. You come backwards here, blah, blah, blah. You wait to join them. That's all right. So it's just the start of who we are. Now, we do actually start with a missile pod at range 2. Trauma kit, for when we do get a hero. So we'll just have a look. There's a cyber cache there. Interference protocols. Applies interference protocols to target an enemy non-titan for 3 turns. Okay, that's fine. That's interesting. There's looks like there's more water out along this other side. Found Reavers back over here. All right, we've got the research lab coming in a couple of turns. What are units? I think I will grab this one, just so we've actually got that one sort of working inside the city for us. So we'll leave. It says we can do Oblivion. Okay, a bit of damage with the large cannons on top of the cyber city. bleed in there, so we want to stay away from that one. Might pop them into this group in here, and we'll just sort of go scouting. So we now come across missile teams in that location. We can actually do a bit more damage this way. Again, we've got the big cannon. Water cities. Right. So we now have this location, but we're still one turn away with the laboratory. So I think I'll grab this one here, the actual watchtower, which is now sort of one of the newish elements to this to the update. So being saying I've got to run, hopefully you post this and I can watch it later. Yeah, so it's going to be basically automatically on YouTube and on Twitch. So in turn. They've wandered off. Research laboratory, there we go. Select research. So we need to get 3 in this first one. Now I've got the Ellerim Assassin, mechanical melee hero designed to sneak behind enemy lines and excel in close quarters combat, which would be good. What else do we have? So shoulder plate for Ishimin forces. It's the anti-grav team. We will be wanting to do that one. We'll get that one fairly soon. Sub-unit for the synthetic printer. Mechanical melee hover infantry that sustain their damage output at reduced group size. Costs a lot of the chips, but we don't have any of those. I think I'll grab the chrysalical growths, just because we haven't seen any of those just yet. Maybe the assassin. I'll go that one. Now they've run off in this direction, so I think if I just move into here, we should be able to hunt them down. And we've got another Survivor's Bazaar there. Not going to quite get the kill. Now the group that's in here, what do they do? Range 2. Okay, that'll do us. So we get the kill there. Just to get the experience up on these guys. We've now also found busters, which shouldn't really worry us that much. I was going to go south, I wasn't going to go this way. And we'll start to get some more units as well fairly soon. So we've now got this one as well. Water cities. So now we can build back in here a research lab. So we can start to rattle through the research. And down we go. having a transport at the start is good because it sort of gives us survivability, and we shouldn't really be sort of trapped. Hi Chris, how are you going? So what's the new update like, and what does it bring to the table? It's basically it's well, we don't really know yet. It changes the complexion of a lot of the outposts. That's I guess a big one, and also the map sizes, the number of players you can have. So they're sort of just making the game bigger and bigger, essentially. Let's keep it going now. There we go. We've got some Castile shredders. Thank you. Research. I think I will grab the Elram Assassin. Now these have got 15 hit points, 2 armor. Yeah, it's too far away for this now. I won't bring out the others just yet. Voice cache and a human cache there. We're in the bleed. Actually, I don't know if we're affected by the bleed. Yeah, it looks like we are. Yep. I thought with hovering over, we wouldn't be affected by them. Oh no, we're not, are we? Yeah, unaffected by rivers, bleed, and tiles on fire. Yeah, so bleed doesn't worry us. Alright, then we've got this big guy. I won't hit it. I'll just let it because I'm going to have to come back down with a bit of an army before I can really do anything with that. Alright, so now it's time to pick up. We will definitely be wanting chips. But I do want to get one of these. I get 1 chip and 2 minerals each turn with that one. So I'll just go and throw that into there. There we go. So Chris is saying I've been playing Garcia 4. It dropped today. I think it has a new feature called Adaptive AI. I'm not sure if I've seen any difference. I'll continue to play on that. Yeah, it's supposed to make the start of the game a bit more balanced, I think. Elram Assassin coming in 1 turn. Do they come again? Now we have to go back up this way. Elram Assassin will select new research, so we now can go across to here. Now the thing we're getting the Hollow Theatre is going to be important, and also this one here, increasing housing. Let's just go that way straight away. And now we can hit it. Not enough to bring out the enforcers just yet. Yep, so we're now at half our existing population. We're going to need to expand out with the city. So the city's going to take a little bit of work. Just getting that optimized. We'll take this. More Ishimi forces there. that one there. This is the bottom of the map. I think we'll still just have a bit of a look around until we can start to bring some other units in. There we go. Habitation blocks, like new research. You're just saying, I sense that Zephon is growing. Yeah, I do like it. I like it. I like the game better than Gladius, but I just I like the setting of Gladius better than Zephon. Mind's Eye, +6 maximum range. Wow, that's really makes it big. But the Hollow Theatre is what we're going to be needing to do. Now, these are biomech hover infantry with powerful overheating weapons. Pretty powerful, actually, these destroyer units. Now, we don't actually have a real lot of food. They do require a bit of food. I'll go the Hollow Theatre because I know I'm going to definitely need that. Food, we've got +3 at the moment, but it's not enough. I'm going to have to get out of here. What I might do is I might bring these back out again now. Put the pressure on. I really need to go off now and heal up. I'll leave this one where it is. And we're still building everything up in here. Hi Solomons, saying yeah, Gladius 40k is a heavy fan of mine from a sitting standpoint, but Zephon seems really awesome. Haven't purchased it just yet. Yeah, and then Davind is then saying, is this a new run or from an existing run from before? This is a new start with the changes that have just come in. There's too many to it changes the game too much to just continue on playing the same old one. So we're looking for special areas on the map initially to see if we can find anything. I might grab the Malachim destroyers. Let's go and close them. They're sort of like their infantry. You can see down the upkeep. They use a little bit of food, but they also use chips. So these are essentially sort of like android type units. Close that one. Look, I might just heal up in here. I'll leave these where they are. We should see the other ones come back, I guess. There's a cyber cache there, so we'll grab that. Heap of energy points. So now we have the synthetic printer. I'll grab another one of these enforcers. So what do we need there? We need chips there now. So we're going to need to go and open this up again. Now there's nothing, these aren't that great. So we'll need to go and grab some chips. New research. engineers will allow us to expand out, which should be good. That's important for us as well. I might grab that one there. We'll just leave where we are. We'll just skip this unit for now. Yeah, I do want to end up coming down here when I've got enough units. Yeah, the cities, or the cities. So in here, we've still got enough loyalty, which is fine. And we've got 4 population. We're going to need more. So we'll get a habitation block in there. And I'll need to get a chip factory as well. We want to keep everything pretty close to each other and in a defensive position. Okay, we'll now do the engineers. Things almost healed up now. And we should have the next one also coming very, very soon. This is our team. So it sort of came into our trap. Right, now what do we have? They have one I don't like this mechanic. They have one turn where they're on low power, which is what we have, 50%, like doing less damage, or normal power. So this is our low power turn. Which doesn't really do anything for me. Bring that one around. Get you on board. Right, so we've now got a little team that can go off and do things. So, ordering the cities. Now, I do want to get one of these, but again, it's going to be chips that are going to be the problem here. So, I'll leave that one alone for now. That's in the forest. So now we've got the 2 cargo on board. All right, so we've got one more location here. I definitely need to get this chip, the cryofabricator. Our energy is now also down to 0 income. I'll get that to start with, and then we'll get the energy. We'll work out the energy after that. What else could we have done there? Yeah, just that one there. That's okay. I want to get the hero next anyway. Yeah, they're back. It's too far for this one. Yeah, it is. Now they'll wander back. Again, I can just put this to sleep, but I will be wanting to build things with it once we get on top of the chips. Well, actually, once we get to 10, I'll build the hero. Food is also now an issue. Engineers now complete. Select new research, and these are fairly well armed. AI rights. Okay, so improved dramatic setting with Zephon upon. That's again something that would be good. What do we have this way? That's a good one as well. Yeah, so I do want to keep on going. And that would be good as well. I think I might just go sticky. I think of these as well. Well, it's going to be. I'm going to have to sort of specialize in little things. So let's just go and get the Malachim destroyers a little bit more powerful. They've wandered off. Again, we've just got a little bit of health problems that we've sort of taken with this one. So our team is going to fire, which won't really worry us much. They're mainly good against vehicles. There we go. I can grab one of these now, but I can also get her. So I'll definitely do that now. So still 2 turns before we get that one. 6 turns before we get her. Then I'll bring her down to fight with us. Yes, we can kill that one off now. Now, anyone level up? No, not yet. This will start to spawn these out, I think. So we've now picked up this one here. So our teams are still active on it. There's a voice cache in there. Let's have a look across here. As Chris is saying, I noticed you were playing Worldbox earlier, Daz. It's a great little pointless game, very endearing in its own way. It sort of reminds me of Distant Worlds, although not as grand. It's a great game. I've got to travel to Europe actually in about a month and a bit, which I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it yet, but it's related to gaming. Anyway, I'm just trying to find survival things for the plane trip because it's over 26 hours I think of. The actual trip for me, and I don't travel very well, So I've been trying to find things that I can actually just have on a tablet that will that I can just use to distract me and also to relax me. And Worldbox is the perfect game. It's a great game. I was gonna actually do it today and show it because it's just awesome. It's such a good game. It's sort of so I bought it yesterday for the tablet. I've had it for many years on my PC, but I've never really bothered with it on the tablet before, and I wanted to just see whether I'd like it. So I bought it for the tablet, and it's fantastic. It's going to be great. So I'm going to be spending probably my whole flight just having a tablet that I don't interact with much, and just watch and see what little civilizations end up doing. It's just great. Yeah, it really is a sim game. It's hadn't really ever thought of it like Distant Worlds before, but it's such a good game. It's just so well done. Now back in here, so we've still got this one coming in. They've now been built. I can now move out into this one where I've got like extras. Yeah, I can actually start to build things back out in these. Let's go and do that just to start to pick up the, like we've got 3 build areas back in here. Let's just go and grab this one here. But yeah, no, Worldbox is an amazing game. It's sort of one of those things where I've at one stage I was thinking of making like a series of just setting something up and then letting it run for like hours and hours and just to see what ends up happening. Like it's one of the, as a simulation sandbox where you're just watching, where you don't know what's going to happen, but it's so well done. Such a great game. And like Syntopia as well, which I've been playing as well, has got like part God game in it, but it's quite different to that one. But it's in both cases though, like that's an active God game, whereas Worldbox can be either active or passive, which is nice. So I was thinking for a long flight, just to sit and watch it, basically like watching a fish tank. It's for me that's quite relaxing, and it's a bit more like if I don't feel like reading, because I read a lot at the moment. So but on an airplane, I don't really enjoy the reading, and I do want to find ways to go to sleep. So I'm thinking if I just have Worldbox. I've got to find a way that I don't drop my tablet if I do fall asleep. That's I don't know if you can get special gloves or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm trying to sort of think of survival things for long flights. Because as I said before, I'm quite large. Like I don't fit in the seats, so I'm sort of I'm bigger than what the seats are, which is annoying. And there's no extra leg room on the flight, so it's going to be a pretty cramped, horrible 26 hours. Okay, so sticky foam, yep, that's okay. We'll select new research. So now we can get across into here, where we can go and get balance progress. Okay, so there's a few little things we can end up doing in here, but it's not really what we need. +6 loyalty. That's actually that's a good one, actually. Yeah, I don't know why I was rushing. Oh, this sniper unit, that's what I wanted. I will grab that one. Prophet Joe is saying, Europe to Australia is a one time in your lifetime, more than it is just masochism. Yes, it's a long time. So if Chris is saying prop it up on your dinner tray while in flight, yeah, that's probably going to be the way. But again, because I'm so big, the dinner trays sort of, they're uncomfortable having them down all the time as well. I guess it's not too bad actually, dinner tray. But my legs don't fit in the seats. Like I end up hitting the seat in front, which is annoying. So it's going to be, when I flew back from America, there was a completely full flight, and so it was horrible. Like it was, and that's half the time, I think, for that one. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Widowmakers are saying, hey, doesn't chat, just caught 26-hour flight. I'm a very large dude. That sounds horrible. Where are you headed? Heading to the Netherlands, so which I'm really looking forward to, actually. So, I was just, I can't wait to sort of spend some time there, actually, and have a bit of a look around. So I think what I'll end up doing is actually just at the moment just trying to sort of figure out what I'm going to do like for part of the time, because I don't want to just fly in and fly back out again. So I was going to spend a few days in the Netherlands, and I think I'll just grab a push bike and just bicycle around the portion of the Netherlands for a short period. Rather than going everywhere, I thought I'd just sort of go to one spot and then just sort of and then just have a look out from there. I think, and just to see how it goes. So Zenjin is then saying, how you feeling? I'm feeling much better, thank you. But it's still very, very croaky. It's just going to be a long time, I think. It's very annoying. Now we've got this guy here. Missile teams we can start to smash now. We've got nowhere they can really go. All of these need to be healed up. Now, within 3, we get the experience, and this should be enough for us to get what we need. Level up. There we are. Everyone leveled up. That's what we want. Get them all healed up before we go after this guy. So we'll be back in by then. Now, back in here as well. So we're still building, requiring the tile. I could get myself another one, but I won't. So we'll just skip the city for now. I really need a second city up and running pretty fast. This should really be my priority now, but it's sort of not. I've got other things I want to be doing. Okay, so we've got this one here. We know there's nothing much down this way. There is actually this voice cache in here. These will take a little bit of time to heal. So I might as well take the damage from this and then come back out and heal up. And that way I should all 3 should be healing up about the same time. Now I can grab one of these Malachim destroyers. The engineers, though. We've got -1 algae. Don't know what we're using up algae for, though. We don't have any voice units, so it's not important to us. Maybe that one. Let's just go and grab it. Just so we can get a second city as fast as we possibly can. Probably I should have got one of those destroyers, you know. Just thinking about it. Yeah, food is a problem, but let's just get it anyway. So Zerin is saying, UK is not far, coming over beer. Well, I was thinking about it, but then we looked at, apparently Heathrow is an absolute nightmare. So I was going to go into the UK, I was going to sort of go to the UK and then fly out from there. But in the end, it was just thought, look, just get to the Netherlands and then just spend the time there. Just that way, I think I've sort of, rather than try to do too much, I'm sort of just looking forward to doing a little bit, doing a sort of, I guess, try to get a feel for wherever I'm going to go, you know, so just getting a base somewhere, which is nice. I think it's a nice way to sort of have holidays rather than to be rushing around everywhere, but it should be good. So good for that way there. I have to find out if I'm allowed to talk about what I'm doing there, actually, because it's it's something I'm really looking forward to. But oh, there we go. So we're now at her. So we'll start to bring her down. By the time she reaches everywhere. Now we do actually have this one here, Trauma Kit. Gives her +6 hit points, which is actually a good one. So we'll just go and throw that in there as well. What are units? Now she also has an upgrade. So her upgrades are Assassinate, Ghost Walk. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll go Ghost Walk to start with. So here we go. Chris is in saying, yeah, I was thinking the same. I'm in the UK, Southend on sea to be precise. No match for the beach of Australia, though. I don't know. Everywhere's different. Everywhere's got a nice, aspect about it. Like it's sort of, there's very few places in the world that are just absolute dogs. Where it's just really, really not good. Like everything's got its own charm. It's all just different. So we've got the we've got those now. Select new research. Now I don't need to grant access to the rare cyber items at the Concordant. That would be good as well. I don't think I need anything back up there. Let's just go right back to the start and just start to pick up some of the other things that we may be looking forward through here. I'll grab that one to start with. We can get some of these fairly quickly now. Alright, so she's going to be there next turn. These guys are both on board. Alright, so who's going to be the best one to take on this one to start with? If we have a look at it, it's got a lot of hit points. It's got 2 armor. It does have the bite. 12.6, so it does a lot of damage with 6 armor piercing, so it's very, very good with that. It's got the Frost Breath. It's only 2 armor piercing, so the only thing it can really use initially is that. It's then the next attack after that that's going to be the problem. They've all completely healed up. And she can now get into there. Yep, let's go in with this one to start with. So a little bit of a frost attack there with the Overwatch. I'll just give it a unit that it can then go and use. Now, what she can do is she has to go in with melee. So I'm going to move her across to here. It's been crippled for 1 turn. Not that really matters that much. Now the other guys in here, these with their attack, it doesn't matter. Like the laser is, it fires at range 2, so I might as well bring them back. And just fire from a bit of distance. In fact, this one as well, I could have done that with that one as well. But I want to have something that it attacks other than the hero. Just for the start. And we can stay there even another turn. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, so he's picking on that one. Select new research. This one generates influence. We are going to need that one. Oh, the anti-grav assembler. We definitely need that. Okay, she's doing good job there. Chris is saying, make sure you're not going to be smoking any of those wacky backies they have in Collins. Fall off your bike. Yes, no, I won't be doing that. Yeah, I sort of really just want to find like nice little history things I can just, you know, take a bike ride somewhere and just check out, because we, like I guess, you know, like when you look at buildings in Australia, they're 250 years old, or the oldest ones. So it's quite young in terms of that sort of history. So I'm looking forward to just seeing other things, which would be nice. Yeah, that's sort of the cryofabricator. Yeah, let's go and grab that. This thing can still actually survive another turn. All right, next turn we'll get it. What are units? Now, where do we want to set up? Okay, we get more chips down this way. Get a bit of food up that way. Yeah, we don't need that. That's more voice. So I think that that's just Control Z if you're sort of wondering why I can suddenly see everything. Got some interesting little areas over here with energy, ultimately. So he's got 60, total of 60 there, total of 60 there as well with good food. I think this one here, we'll actually head down. I don't really need the bleed areas, so I'm just going to ignore them. What I can do is just walk to here and then just get rid of that bleed there while I'm here. Let's go Control Z again. Oh, actually getting a road would have been nice. That's okay. All right, order cities. This one here. Yeah, I'll grab one of these. And we will need an anti-grav. Actually, what I might do is just get a synthetic printer from here. And just get, so I can actually output these guys a lot faster. Exit city, end our turn. I want these different cities to specialize in different types of building. Yeah, see, Face People are saying, oh, too many coffee shops. Why have you got coffee shops in commas? Because that was actually what I was planning on doing, to be honest, was just going around and sort of stopping at different places like that. Now I'm worried. See if we can kill this off without having to move this. Yes, we can. And I will take this. Can we take that? Why can't I move in there? Oh, I've got to kill it first, I think. In that case, I'll just get you to heal up. You've gone up another level. Get more evasion. Yeah, roads through here would have been quite useful. So these are sort of other ones we're going to be able to use to with our armies. We'll end our turn there. Now, so they're going to be spawning another one in 19 turns, so we'll make sure that we kill this thing off. There, -2 materials for each synthetic printer in the city. I'll leave that one off. A hovering hero that is hard to repair but able to manipulate matter to protect. Okay, so that's more of a protection one. Cyber unit. Large mechanical robot. Yeah, okay, let's go with that one there. Just some of these fun cyber things. How do we destroy this? Maybe we can't. So what's someone call an Abcam Dray? Build their nests. I don't know how we get rid of it. I thought you just walked over. I thought you destroyed it and then walked over them. Don't seem to be doing anything. All right. Well, we'll have to leave it then. Oh, okay. So Beam says saying coffee shops must be this similar to travel agent in Australia, just cheaper. Again, I'm not sure what that means. I thought coffee shop was just where you grabbed cappuccinos and things like that. We've got heaps of coffee shops, but that's all that they do. And so it sounds like they're doing more in the Netherlands than and in Europe, I guess. So move this one down. Just keep on exploring out through this other side. End our turn here. Across into the dust storm. So you can move all the way up to there. Now we didn't finish off all of the different units. Let's just see what we can find. So we've now come across another unit. This is Rosa. Now this is ambivalent. You're still at war with us. Anyway, that's okay. Yeah, I'll demand payment. All right, so just remain at war. Now that should be, this is sort of where I do want to be expanding towards, so we will be setting up a city in here. I think, yeah, one of these locations here will be fine for the city. That one's got 3 so I'll go and do that one there. Now, what do I need? 40. Not usable, found city. Why can't I do it? I've got enough of everything. Got enough of everything we need. It's strange. What's going on here? Doesn't make sense. Why would we not have the ability to make a city there? Just grab her again and just give her some of these. That one we should be able to do. Found city. Is it because who I'm playing? Trapped. Yeah, the emulated mind is locked inside a single structure, so people have built a citadel around her. She is limited to her starting city. Can build no more. Right. Okay. I wish I had read that before. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem then for us, isn't it? In that case, I'll have to use this for support. Which won't be terrible. I hope that didn't fix it. I thought it was going to fix it. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh, okay. So private Joe saying Netherlands, basically, or used to be places where you can get some soft drugs legally. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, those sort of days are well behind me. But zero interest in that. Okay, so we now got the this large mechanical robot. Select the next one. Tactical visor. Yeah, actually, this one might be okay as well. Like we've got the network splitter for. Now we do have to get on top of a lot of our. Getting some of the resources that we need to get hold of. Go for that one there. Now that we can sort of see other cities. Yeah, repair. That's what I should have done. There's some Malachim destroyers, so they can hover out into here. Let's have a bit of a look around. Still not seeing the city just yet. Just do bit by bit. There we go. We can now see the city. Size 6. I don't think we're powerful enough yet to take on this this city just yet. The food we have to fix up as well. So they're on board there. Range 2, range 3 with the missile launcher. They haven't seen us there then, obviously. Let's move into the forest. Probably should really send this one back up. Okay, that's all good. End our turn again. They're back in the middle there somewhere. They must have flown in off here. Saying I was under the impression that proxy games had excellent AI. They do. It's sort of why is there something you've seen that they should have done differently? Let's move this one up. I do get a shot from there, so I'll take that. I think we'll just. I don't even think I'll bother building roads at this stage. It's sort of. There's really not a lot we can do with this unit. I might just keep it with sort of going up with the other units. Yeah, the AI in Gladius is unbelievable. In this game, I think is good. With what it does do, it's a lot more complicated. Now we can move across. I'm just not ready to take this on just yet. Just going to stay where we are there. Skip that unit. I'll skip all three of those. One more coming in there. Now, actually, the fact I can't get another... I've just got another one of those. I need to get an anti-grav assembler now as well. But this is still now chomping through this too fast. I need to get some food. So we can buy food for 10. I'll do that when I have to. If I can't manage it. I've got a fair bit of influence. Maybe we do take the city out now. Get that one next. The first one's going to take on damage. Let's just see how we go. I've got to get going actually in a minute anyway. The attack there. Don't forget you can buy food at the marketplace. Yes. Let's just have a look at that. I just want to see when I need to do it. So I've got a fair few turns before it becomes a big problem. Now I can't get back up the top here with this one here. We have to go all the way around. It is range 2 though. 1, 2. I don't get a shot from there though. So I'll come back in around behind them. Now I didn't see where the other one went. Agile, mechanical. Don't know if I can actually go inside this. Let's just see if we can actually transport this around. I'm not sure if they will. Yeah, they will. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I'm not sure which one of these. Food is the problem, so I think we'll go with another one of these robots. I'll have to move back. You know, well, who are these guys now? Oh, they've been taken over somehow. They've got some sort of ability to stop that. Well, that's not good. It's a real pain in the bum. I don't have enough to get through this. I went in with not enough firepower. Well, I've screwed this up, and I do have to get going, guys, so I think it's going to be a thing of next time we play it, we'll start again. Because this attack has gone terribly wrong. So, also I bought the wrong things. I really haven't, without not really reading all the stuff properly and not starting off planning one city. I was planning 3 cities, and I should have been planning just the one. So I've sort of screwed up this run. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Do I have a stream over on the Slytherin channel in around about 24 hours time. I think I'm playing Battle Sector, but I'm not sure. So I may be able to play something before then, but I'll sort of see how I go for timing, etc. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.